Welcome back to my channel. My name is Patrice, and lately I've been feeling overstimulated. I really wanted to twitch my eye right there, but it's just not happening. Nope, nothing. Anyway, I think one of the reasons that I have been feeling overstimulated is because of consumerism. One of the things that I think is interesting about consuming content on social media is it really encourages you to consume material things as well, or at least to think about consuming material things. I don't have money to get all the things I want, but my Amazon wish list is sure ginormous. I've just found myself lately clicking on ads or affiliate links a lot more, and then I'll go to Amazon and I'll put a heart on it and I'll think about how I want to get that someday. Because I've been getting into content creation the past several months, I've been watching a lot of cozy lifestyle vloggers, and oftentimes they have really beautiful homes, super cute clothing, and I do find it creating a desire in me to live that lifestyle as well. I think part of it is I just wonder if people are going to want to watch my videos if they're not perfectly curated, but I also think there's sometimes a yearning to be more established than I am at this point in my life. There are a couple problems with that. First of all, it gets you focusing a lot more on what you don't have than what you do have. The second problem I see with this is that it has really distracted me from the reason I came on YouTube in the first place, to share the things that bring me joy, and hopefully in the process I can uplift and bring joy to others. Since January, I've been wanting to do a balcony makeover, and that is mainly what I wanted for my birthday, was to get some flowers for the balcony. So I have some birthday money and other money saved up to get flowers. But besides that, I am challenging myself to get creative and just use stuff that we already have around the apartment. My vision is to create a little summer sanctuary that me and my husband can enjoy, maybe drink some peach lemonade, read literature, go out on warm summer evenings and have a good time. First things first, I need to go around the apartment and see what I already have. Let's go. Walk around Shelby Park after dark with a buzz and no plans. Making music for fun, filthy rich, but no money to spend. Do you remember when? Party on, side by side, be alright for another weekend. Talk on the phone until it's 2 a.m. You told me all about your dad. Those were some good days we were living in, but we just didn't know it yet. Do you wanna be my friend? 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 Okay. Apparently, I've been preparing for this balcony makeover my entire life. I may have more random craft supplies than the average person. I want to put these beautiful little dream catchers to good use. Hang them up on the overhang of the balcony. Jars just from my cupboard, and paint these and try to achieve a stained glass look. I'll put some of these fake tea light candles in there and create little lanterns. I've got some twine. Don't know what I'll use that for. I have this little chalkboard and some chalk markers. Could make a cute little sign. I have this bracelet making kit that I actually used for the last couple years to make bracelets for my nieces and for my sister and my mom. And I still have a good amount of thread left, and I thought that I could maybe weave some of those threads into the dream catchers. Just zhuzh them up a bit, you know. We'll see how that turns out. I don't know. I've kind of got a vision, but it'll become more clear as we take action. Action brings clarity. Heard that from a lady once. I've got this essential oil steamer thing. I forget what these are called. You know, the steam comes out of it and it smells nice. Oh yeah, and this is a really pretty rug from my old bedroom when I was single. We just haven't really found a place for it. I don't know where I would put it in our apartment. I got these rocks in the Black Hills. I love colorful polished rocks. I just think they're so pretty. And I thought that maybe these could go in the soil of the pots. I've got several options for lights to hang up. I better head over to the nursery. I'm thinking I'm gonna go to Sun River Gardens because they're open until 6 p.m. and it's already 4 p.m. today. So we're just gonna hope and pray that they have some shade-loving plants. I'm kind of on the lookout for tuberous begonias, double impatiens, some trailing lobelia. I've researched and those are some shade-loving or partial shade-loving plants. We do have a north-facing balcony, so we don't get any direct sunlight. We only get bright indirect sunlight. Have had them on hold for a long time and they're not picking up. So I think I'm just going to head over. Let's go.
Making music for fun, filthy rich, but no money to spend. Party on, side by side, be alright for another weekend. Talk on the phone until it's 2 a.m. You told me all about your dad. Those were some good days we were living in, but we just didn't know it yet. Do you wanna be my friend? Do you wanna be my friend? Do you wanna be my friend? Do you wanna be my friend?
Exploring the nursery reminded me of a summer in my 20s when I worked at a flower farm. I had taken a couple of hard hits in life, and working at the farm became a place of healing for me. I would pray, cry, and sing as I worked. It was a small local farm, so oftentimes I was the only one out in the field. As I was admiring all of these colorful blooms, I couldn't help but daydream about having my own garden one day full of sun-loving plants. All of my favorites: zinnias, cosmos, sunflowers, dahlias, peonies, poppies, and ranunculus. These red dahlias here especially captured my heart. I was starting to feel a bit disappointed that so many of the plants I loved needed more sun than my balcony receives. Then, hidden behind a sea of pink blossoms, I noticed this beautiful, limitless sorbate impatiens and instantly fell in love. I am back from the nursery and I've just been reading the care tags on each of the plants. Let me show you what I have so far. We have these purpley blue. I don't know if you can see the blue in them over video. So the one on the right is a deep coral begonia. And then these ones are like salmon colored, double impatiens. The sweet girl there was really helpful and she got me these kind of deep green. They're called Vinca Major and I got 3 of them. The girl at the nursery said that these aren't technically like a shade flower, but they do really well still in shade and partial shade. So the blooms were much heavier than the stems themselves. The stems aren't very thick and so it was drooping very dramatically. But I still bought this plant because look at that color, it's so gorgeous. And I just fell in love with it. But then I've been trying to prop them up on these sticks that they gave me. And even when I was just fiddling with it to prop the biggest one up on this stick, the stem broke. ChatGPT told me that I could maybe use a tie, like a twisty tie, but not a wire one, like a plastic one, and just very gently tie it to this stick. That's what I did, and it was working yesterday. Then I just checked it and it broke. So within a couple days I have managed to break off the 2 most beautiful blooms on the plant, and I'm very sad about it.
Close to violet on a Sunday, nearly made it into bloom, but I know.
So if you notice, there's a railing planter back there on the cooler and the hardware didn't fit our railing. So I didn't really want to deal with trying to find replacement hardware. And I realized that all of the plants might just fit in the 4 pots that I got from Walmart. So right now I'm just brainstorming on how to arrange those.
Full of post-its in the ceiling of things I like to follow through, but I hold on, a visionary. Sunlight shows an empty room.
Long for what's to come. Keep forgetting how to make it known.
We decided to give the balcony a very thorough cleaning because we figured we'd probably spend a lot more time out here if it wasn't disgusting. Honestly, it looked like it had never been cleaned before. At first, it was a project we were pretty intimidated by and definitely not looking forward to. But once we got started, we actually ended up having a lot of fun. It felt good to move our bodies, be productive, and transform this little space together. As you can see, we swept, vacuumed, mopped, and cleaned the walls and railing with rags. By the end, we were so proud of the result. Before, we couldn't even step outside barefoot without getting our feet covered in grime, and leaning against the wall meant risking a run-in with some cobwebs. Now the balcony feels clean, comfortable, and somewhere we actually want to spend time.
It's already gone. Looking back too soon is how you know. Did the moment even make it past the room?
I didn't realize it would be this much fun, just like coming out here and even sitting and laying on
Just lying on the carpet. Yeah. It's nice.
Hello, good evening, checking in on Sunday here. We went to church this afternoon and we're about to head to dinner at our neighbor's. We've actually been fasting all day, which is something that we do once a month as a spiritual practice. So we are very excited for this meal. It's going to be chicken pesto pasta, which sounds absolutely delicious. And then we are bringing ice cream. So today we have literally been consuming less. This weekend has really got me thinking more about consumption. As a creative person, it can be frustrating when you have a vision in your head, but you don't feel like you have all of the resources or the money to make it come to life. But the more I've thought about it, I've realized that having limitations can actually force you to be more creative. I have to admit, I have been a little tempted to go beyond my original budget for this balcony makeover project. But because I've been thinking so much about consumption, I've decided to stay strong and see where my creativity can take me. So I wanted to leave you with a couple quotes. This is a cute little book that my coworker gave to me. If you want to feel rich, just count all the gifts you have that money cannot buy. Here's another good one. A man's life consisteth not in the abundance of the things which he possesseth. Luke 12:15. Anyway, those are some of my Sunday thoughts. We are headed out to our dinner. Jordan's coming out the door right now. We're excited to break this fast. See you tomorrow.
Very excited.
I feel like I've been here before, familiar with the view. This ain't nothing new. And every time that you walk through the door, I'm hit by the same old tide, blinded by the lights, and I'm going through changes, but it's easier with you. I'm going through changes, and so are you. I live for the moments when you're around me. I know you've got secrets, but I can't keep on. And we're fading in and out together. The field's wide open, stuck in the moment. The field's wide open, stuck in the moment. The field's wide open, stuck in the moment.
We have really been enjoying our balcony out here. It's a lot cleaner than it was before. It was kind of disgusting, so we didn't really want to come out here very much. Also, the decorations make it super cozy. I'm proud of myself because I stuck to the original budget that I had planned for. I was really tempted to get some patio furniture, and I do want some eventually, but it can be so expensive, and we do have these camp chairs. So we're just gonna be patient on that one. We'll get there. I do have a fun little surprise. There's a new big beautiful bloom on my favorite plant. Yay! At the beginning of the video, I did say that I wanted to do some crafts. This project definitely took more time than I planned for, and that isn't really a surprise since I often bite off more than I can chew. I do want to get to editing this vlog, so I'm probably going to do those crafts in another video. There actually wasn't room for the polished rocks in the soil with the potted plants, so I ended up putting the polished rocks into the jars, and then I'm putting the fake tea light candle in there. It smells so good. I have this Breathe Easy essential oil that I love, and I think it's got eucalyptus, peppermint. This might actually help with bugs. Kind of a nice little touch, and it changes colors. All right, y'all, I am going to end the vlog here. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate you. Do something today that brings you joy. Keep dreaming. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.